Lewis Hamilton lives at a speed where a $49.5 million New York penthouse, a candy red Bombardier Challenger 605, and a one-off Pagani Zonda 760LH all make perfect sense before breakfast. Picture this. You wake up to a skyline that looks like a movie set, step onto a terrace that could host a podium ceremony, and plan the day as if your diary wears a race suit. That Tribeca triplex was more than an address. It was a statement that design, privacy, and spectacle can share the same lift.
This is Lewis Hamilton's penthouse in New York, which is about 1,115 square meters. This is a very large apartment, including 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, a large terrace, and a large living room.
Then there is the jet. Hamilton's Crimson Challenger 605 was the ultimate arrive-like-you-mean-it accessory. The kind of plane that turns a taxiway into a catwalk.
You also have a plane, your own plane. And this is not a dinky little plane. Put a picture of the plane up here. This is your plane.
He later let it go to shrink his footprint, a rare moment when a global icon traded convenience for conviction. And the Pagani? A purple thunderclap with his initials on the badge. The Zonda 760LH became a legend in Monaco tunnels. Then an even better story when it reportedly changed hands for around £8.5 million. Hamilton called it wild to hear and less fun to drive. Only a driver who lives in an F1 car could say that with a straight face. Here is the plot twist that made headlines this month. Hamilton says he has sold his entire road car collection, once valued around £13 million, and is filling those empty spaces with art, sculpture instead of superchargers, gallery walls instead of garages. That is not minimalism. That is a champion editing his own highlight reel. Hamilton has never really liked driving anyways.
I don't like to drive.
You don't like to drive?
No, people always ask me. I actually don't really like driving.
So what does high living look like when you already sit on the front row of life? It looks curated. Homes that feel like sanctuaries, machines that feel like moments, partnerships that celebrate craft and performance. Even his off-track indulgences read like a precision build sheet, from watches and wine to a gamer's wind down after a long haul. Here is the takeaway for your feed. Lewis Hamilton did the impossible twice. First, he collected the world's shiniest symbols of speed. Then, he proved real luxury is choosing what stays and what goes. Less inventory, more intent. The man who laps at 300 kilometers per hour is now chasing something quieter and harder to fake, taste. And that may be the most expensive thing he owns.